Thanks for being with us today, Adam.
Thank you very much for the invitation, Alex.
As always, the first question, what's your background? Where do you come from? What did you do before? What did you study? And what you're doing right now?
hmm Well, I come from Greece, from Kozani, in North Greece. My background is in economics, and I was working at the same time in our family business. I was responsible for the after-sales services. The last year I came to London to attend a master course in management, and during my studies I came up with an idea about VenuesUP, to develop something new, something different.
VenuesUP, what's that about?
Well, VenuesUP is a brand new service in London. It's a revolutionary mobile application which links restaurants, bars, and clubs all in one platform. And it is the first application that does this. I will tell you, allowed to share with you how the idea was generated and how the idea was born. As I told you, the last year, due to the hectic lifestyle, we were lacking out of time. However, I was arranging some night outs with my friends, and all the time I had to make the market research over the net to look for new venues, check out the photo gallery, the prices, the availability. That took me so much time, and then I had to let my friends know about this. So one night I said very simply, why don't you do all this over your phone? But not only about clubs and bars, why not to combine restaurants as well? So this is what we're providing, a full night out experience where you can arrange both your dinner and your drinks from one platform very easily from your phone while you are going from your work to the tube station. Saves you a lot of time. So a year later, the idea became an actual product, and now we're having VenuesUP live in the App Store. It's already live on an iPhone and on an iPad, live on Android as well, and on BlackBerry devices. Also, Windows Phone versions are coming soon. So we're covering all platforms for every device.
So in a way, you bridge up, people who want to attend venues and venues themselves.
Exactly. So it brings people and users closer to the venues in a more trendy, if I can say this, or cool, or the modern way. VenuesUP offers the convenience of a concierge service on a mobile application. It is something like a London premium guide that includes all the best places in London, but limited one. It will be up to 100 venues in total, because this is information that it's very easy for the user to handle with, and it offers the differentiation to the venues that they have on a mobile application.
How do you normally get those restaurants and bars and other venues to your database? How do you manage them, to persuade
Well,
them to work with you?
it's kind of difficult process. First, I have to do the whole research to handpick very carefully the venues, and I'm making this whole research to make sure that indeed they're very good and premium venues. Then I have to arrange a meeting with them to organize this, to let them know about the application, the utility, the benefits, the business model, and to get them on board at the end, and to offer them their additional service in public to all those users.
So once you have this idea, and then what happened next? How did you manage to raise funds for the idea? How did you recruit your team?
I believe that there are some steps that you should follow when you're having an idea and you're trying to implement it. First of all, you have to check and test the opportunity. I made the research and I realized that there is indeed a gap in the market. There's nothing in the market combining restaurants and bars and clubs. Already so far, to be honest, there are mobile apps, but they're including only the restaurant side. The thing is that they're including every single one from London, every single venue. That means that this is too much information for you as a user to handle with. And then, from the venue's perspective, all the venues are aligned. So this is more premium product, which combines everything and offers a full night out experience. Then you have to set up a team, the people that you're going to work with, people that can help you and can truly develop this. And people are an asset in the success of every business. As soon as you've got all of this, then you're preparing your whole business model, and then you're going directly to hit the market. It's a very hard process, very difficult one, but at least you have to try this. It's a great challenge. You're gonna learn so much stuff from this process. It's very useful and will improve your skills as well.
And then how many people currently work with you?
Well, Currently, it depends. Well, the whole team is about 10 people in total. 10 people in total. These are even the accountant. You have to set up a company. These are the developers, the people from the marketing side, the people from the sales side, developers for the website, in order to create also the whole marketing material. And I could consider also as a team people that have worked for the launch party.
So, as someone who got an experience in launching your own product, what do you think is the best way to raise your capital to start up your business?
You should have definitely some of your own money to invest on this project, because if you're looking also for to raise funds, you have to show to those people that how truly you believe in your idea, how dedicated you are and devoted on this project, that you truly believe in the potential that it has, and then try to get them on board as well to help you not only with raising the funds but also with the strategy, which is really important when we're trying to set up a new business, especially in London. It's really important to have someone close to you, next to you, that can help you and guide you.
You studied in CAS Business School, um,
Yeah,
and I think one famous Greek businessman, Hadji Stelios Ioannidis, studied as well there, right?
indeed, you're totally
Right.
wrong.
So, what's the role of university and formation, the academic formation in general, for the career of entrepreneur?
From my experience, I could say that it was extremely useful. First of all, I will always remember our teachers saying to us, think creative, think innovative, think out of the box. And it was like a training to see things differently. And then during my master's, I followed the entrepreneurship path. And there are some special courses like idea generation. They taught you how to think in a specific way, to think behind the obvious, to think and consider things differently. So how you're seeing a service or watching a service, you have to think if you can make it even more effective or more productive. It's a continuously process. It doesn't end, and you are getting incentives by everywhere. You might even walk in the street, watch something, and then spontaneously you might think that you're able to do it on a better and a more convenient way, or brand new, and offer something brand new. So the whole experience was extremely useful for me. It was also, as I told you before, a whole educational culture that prepares you to face the business culture of London, which is very competitive. You should truly provide skills in your work, and we have been very well trained, I could say, during our whole master.
Have you ever been in corporate environment, or you started immediately after the university?
Uh, Corporate environment. As I mentioned before, I come from an entrepreneurial background and from a family business. I already had that experience, and our business in Greece is all about retail. So, from one point of view, I could understand what does a user want, what the consumer wants, but also what does a businessman want.
You probably dedicate loads of time to VenuesUP. How do you manage to find the golden balance between your working life and your private life?
Golden balance. To be honest, so far, I'm not able to get this because this was something very new in the market and was very tough even to set and set the meetings and inform the venues for this service. So even for so far, there's no personal life, to be honest.
There are lots of people who are watching us right now and they fascinated by VenuesUP and your experience. For those who want to start up and make up something great in their life, but have some doubts about loads of stuff, what advice would you give for those people?
I will give you my advice from my experience that I have so far from this project. It is very important to have an idea, and when you truly believe in this and you think that this is something unique, but definitely you should test this a lot and to check all the parameters around it, to check about all the challenges because and the competitors that you might face. Make preparation and prepare yourself very hard. Spend time on preparation because there are things that you are not able to see and view them from the beginning.
At the end, we always have a table tennis set of questions. You've probably seen us before, so we'll ask you a basic question with several answers at the end, and you pick up one.
No problem at all.
Right. Steve Jobs or Bill Gates?
Well, it depends. From my perspective, I would say Steve Jobs for
Rich,
various reasons.
okay. Richard Branson or Hadji Ioannou?
Richard Branson, I really admire him.
Tea or coffee?
Because I'm a Greek, I would choose coffee.
Going to a party or staying home?
It depends, but going to a party.
iPhone, BlackBerry or HTC?
From my experience so far, I was BlackBerry addicted, but I could say that last year I would choose definitely iPhones.
Fruits and vegetables or fast food?
I would definitely prefer fruits and vegetables, but unfortunately, in my daily life, I have fast food.
Egg or chicken? What came first?
So let's say the chicken.
Being married or not being married?
It depends on the age. For example, in my age, I would definitely choose not being married, but in 5 or 10 years' time, I would love to.
God believer or atheist?
Um, I think that in everyone's life, there is a time that you are hoping for an upper help in a difficult situation. So I don't know if it is a religion or an ethic, God, I could say, like a superior power, something like that.
That was Adam from VenuesUP.